초콜릿은 달콤해 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 오렌지는 상큼해 상큼해 상큼해.
Good day, Ma'am Umayo. We are the Group 2 and now we are going to report about the feminist and LGBTI movements. So what is feminist movement? It is also known as the women's movement or feminism. It refers to a series of social movements and political campaigns for radical and liberal reforms on women's issues created by the inequality between men and women. So feminist movement has a major goals, which is creating equal opportunities and new freedoms for women. And feminism is all about the genders having equal rights and opportunities. It is about respecting diverse women's experience, identities, knowledge, and strength, striving to empower all women to realize their full rights.
Such issues are women's liberation, reproductive rights, domestic violence, maternity leave. Kapag ang babae ay pagkatapos nitong manganak, kailangan niya magkaroon ng pahinga, yun ang tinatawag na maternity leave. Equal pay. Yung mga babae dati ay walang karapatang magkaroon ng parehong sahod kumpara sa lalaki at babae. Hindi sila same ng pagbabayad. Mas mataas yung sahod ng lalaki kumpara sa babae. Kaya dati pinapatupad yung equal pay. Women's suffrage, sexual harassments. Yung sexual harassments naman ay yung pamimilit sa mga kababaihan kung saan hindi nila gusto, pinipilit sila gawin ang bagay na hindi nila gusto. And sexual violence. The movement's priorities have expanded since its beginning in the 1880s and vary among the nation and the communities. Prioritize range from opposition to female genital mutilation in one country, the opposition to the glass ceiling in another. Yung mga issue na to ay pinalawak kung saan sa mga nation at communities nila upang mabigyan yung mga kababaihan ng mga kalayaan.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender movements are social movements that advocate for LGBT people in society. So, isa rin po sa pinaglalaban ng mga LGBT ay yung karapatan ang karapatan nila sa isang komunidad, yung pantay na pagtingin sa kanila bilang isang tao. Some focus on equal rights such as the ongoing movement for same-sex marriage. So, yun nga po is yung pantay na karapatan at isa rin po yung ipinaglalaban nila ay yung same-sex marriage. While others focus on liberation as in the gay liberation movements of the 1960s in 1970s. So, yung gay liberation movements is call for an end to discrimination against LGBTQ person in employment, credit, housing, public accommodation, in others area of life. So, sila po yung mga LGBTQ members, sila po yung nakakaranas ng discrimination. So, ipinaglalaban po nila na ma-end na po yung pagdi-discriminate sa kanila sa isang komunidad. So, earlier movement focused on self-help and self-acceptance such as the homophile movement of the 1950s. So, the homophile movement is a collective term for the main organization and publication supporting and representing sexual minorities in the 1950s to 1960s around the world. So, the name comes from the term homophile, which was commonly used by these organizations. So, homophile movement exposed to injustice, encouraged dialogue, promoted solidarity, and let gay individuals living in fear and isolations know that they were not alone. So, that's top 10 women's movements over the last 100 years. So, number 1, passage of the 19th Amendment. So, on August 18, 1920, Congress ratified the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution declaring the right to citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or any states on account of sex. So, isa po si Susan B. Anthony Amendment ang nakipaglaban para sa mga karapatan ng mga babaeng bumoto, lalo na yung mga black women. So, number 2, women take over. 1942. During World War II, women had to take over many of men's roles in order to maintain the economy. This time period was immortalized by Rosie the Riveter in the iconic poster with the catchphrase, "We can do it," showing off her arm muscle. After World War II, women's life changed drastically. So, yung mga ginagawa ng mga lalaki sa isang society ay ginagawa rin po ng mga babae. Number 3, Mystic Movement, 1963. February 19, 1963, Betty Friedan, the feminine mystic, came out and sold over 3 million copies within 3 years. This phenomenon came to be associated with the second wave of feminism. Unlike the first wave, which sought out legal rights for women, the second wave sought not only equal rights but also equal opportunities and greater personal freedom for women. So, hindi lang sa second wave feminism po ay hindi lang po equal rights ang ibinigay sa mga babae, kundi equal opportunities na din po at saka freedom po para sa mga babae. Number 3, Equal Pay Act 1963. So, dito po ay ibinigay din sa mga babae yung pantay na or sapat na sahod para sa mga babae. Number 5, a woman's right to choose. So, dahil nga po sa religion natin, kaya ipinagbawal yung abortion. Pero, on January 22, 1973, the Supreme Court declared that the Constitution protects a woman's rights to an abortion. The right of a woman to terminate a pregnancy has always been controversial, primarily because of religious concern regarding the potential personhood of embryos in fetus. Marami pong babae ang mga nabubuntid dahil sa unwanted pregnancy. So, karamihan po sa kanila ay nagpapatanggal ng baby, pero madami rin sa kanila yung mga namamatay at dinakayanan yung pagpapatanggal ng mga baby. So, kung kaya, naging legal na rin po yung abortion.
The Anita Hell Epics, 1991. Si Anita ay isang black woman. Si Anita po ay nakaranas po siya ng kaharasan kung saan minsan pinipilit siya dati. Tapos, dahil sa mga karahasan na naranasan niya, nagsumbong siya sa Supreme Court upang ipaalam sa mga madla na ang kanyang karanasan. At dahil doon, naging kilala siya na isa siya sa mga kababaihang nakaranas ng kaharasan. At dahil doon, yung mga kababaihan ay nagkaroon ng lakas ng loob upang magsabi ng kanilang saloobin kung anong naranasan nila. Dahil dati, yung mga black woman, yung mga kababaihan ay nahihiya o natatakot magsumbong sa Supreme Court ng kung anong nangyari sa kanila kahit sila ay naharas na. Employers are held accountable 1998. June 26, 1998, the Supreme Court ruled on a pair of cases that would change the way U.S. law sees sexual harassment. Dahil nagmarka sa mga kababaihan yung ginawa ni Anita Hell, yung mga kababaihan na nakaranas din ng harassments dahil doon noong 1998. Marami ng kababayan na nagsumbong sa Supreme Court upang ilabas ang kanilang saloobin dahil nakita nila na si Anita Hell, kahit hindi siya nagtagumpay sa pagsumbong niya, kahit hindi siya nananalo doon, nagkaroon ng lakas na loob, naging marka yun sa mga kababayan upang bigyan din sila ng kanilang karapatan upang kumbaga, dahil doon nagkaroon ng lakas ng loob yung babae upang magsumbong sa Supreme Court ng kanilang mga karahasan. March for Women's Lives 2004. On April 25, 2004, 1.4 million participants took the streets of Washington, D.C. The demonstration was led by 7 groups: the National Organization of Women Now, American Civil Liberties Union, Black Women's Health, the Imperative Feminist Majority, Naral Fructus America, National Latina Institute for Reproductive Health, and Planned Parenthood Federation of America. The march was intended to address topics such as abortion rights and reproductive healthcare, women's rights, and other. Noong March 2004, nagkaroon ng 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 pagsasama kung saan yung mga tao ay nagsama-sama upang ipakita ang kanilang mga salubin. Kumbaga, konektado to siya sa mga kababaihan na kung saan pinapakita nila tawag dyan. Ang tamang words din ay yung rally. Doon pinapakita nila kung saan kung saan yung mga kababaihan na 75 participants ay nagkaroon ng kalayaan, parang inano na may magkaroon na ng buhay yung mga kababaihan upang yung mga black women, yung mga naharas nagkaroon na ng karapatan. He for She 2014. Kick started September 20, 2014 at the headquarters of United Nations and the New York. The He for She campaign was initiated by the UN in the hopes of achieving equality by encouraging both gender of partake as an agent of change and take action against negative stereotypes and behavior. Dati po, nung He for She, noong 2014, si Emma Watson po ay nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na mag-campaign upang pangunahan na isa siya sa mga kababayan na magkaroon ng magiging leader sa economy sa bansa nila upang ipaglaban ang mga karapatan ng babae at lalaki. March 2017. On January 21, 2017, in response to numerous factors, continued attempts by lawmakers to restrict access to abortion, persistent employment disparities, and continuous comment made by President Trump, and a leaked video. Among the other, more than 200,000 people rallied in Washington, D.C. to protest and advocate for women's rights. Despite some ideological conflict between even organizers over inclusion and diversity, the nationwide protest was a success with 3 million participants across the nation, marking in one of the largest and most peaceful protests in U.S. history.